Welcome back. Thank you for bearing with us. We have the second race of the evening, Ihrving versus Brooke. Same flags, long follower and M3, that randomized appearance. Looks like both flavors have, or both runners have chosen bum flavor. Which is funnier for Brooke because she's British. It means something different there. And we are kicking off in just a few seconds.
Oh, and in case you didn't know, it's me, Attack Slug. I'm here helping too.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to introduce. Attack Slug is now with us.
Wow! So that other race, that was pretty exciting. What are we expecting to see out of these two runners? What do you think, Pebs?
Well, I mean, every racer at this tournament is strong. There are
Truly,
no weak links.
Yeah, it is true.
Like Brooke, I think she won the last spoiler cave, or no, or she's won a spoiler cave. It might have been
Previous, yeah, I think Satake won the last one.
Yeah. Ihrving also long-time runner of this. Both very strong. Ihrving had put up a 46-minute time against me last round.
Yeah, honestly, okay, so Ihrving, I mean, well known as a commentator and just a member of the Earthbound community, but to be honest, I don't think I've ever actually seen Ihrving race. He's never actually competed in any of the tournaments that I've helped in. So this is my first time seeing him really kind of showing up and showing out, and it's like, oh, okay, Ihrving, okay, I'll see what's going on here. He came in fourth seed, so it's been really fun to watch. It's always good to see our longtime, homies, yeah, they still got it. Oh yeah, I got it. I've just been letting y'all win, So
yeah, I don't think I've seen him run much before either, but he's certainly shown he is no slouch in the AC department.
Definitely, yeah, no slouching here.
All right, we've got an early department store. Ihrving trying to stutter a green on this roach that isn't a roach. Not quite getting it.
Probably a snake or something. Who knows?
Pecked at eyes, so that would be a crow.
Crow, gotcha.
So we'll drop some sort of food. Tin of cocoa, nothing worthwhile.
Drop it. Get it out of here. So, I mean, nice to see that department store on the first floor. You can pick up a lot of skip items there.
Yeah, I didn't note if he did get any from those shops. I know he didn't in that shop he just found.
But it looks like Ihrving's going back into the department store, while Brooke seems to be forging ahead.
Ihrving grabbing a butterfly, replenishing his PP.
Yeah, not a bad idea this early because you do have such a limited amount, and you are going to be using freeze a lot to take care of some of the more difficult enemies you might run into.
Yeah, freeze is definitely the strongest form of damage this early on, and you've got the detective running in the bathroom. Oh, Brooke has found the first floor boss.
Let's go.
Let's get to check this present first. It's a pair of dirty socks.
Oh, how nice.
And it's...
Oh, look at that duck. It's so cute.
It's a very pink duck.
It's really cute.
It hit hard, whatever it was, though.
Yeah.
But the freeze taking it out in one shot, so no kids down.
Yeah, and luckily Paula stays alive for that, too, so she still gets those levels.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know who the prey kid was.
I haven't looked either, but Ihrving on the right track now as well. Alright, so Brooke picked up a couple of hamburgers.
Also a protein drink.
Nice.
So Brooke is now on 2. Ihrving's still running around 1.
Almost got away.
Escape from this dino.
Almost got away.
Did something with senses. So this is a duck. This is a dinosaur that's actually a duck.
Yeah.
Ihrving finding a yo-yo, chucking it straight on the ground. Don't blame him. And we have a hint man.
Oh,
Mole
okay.
art file looks pretty tame, except for that dog. Dog on 8 and Trillion H on 7 is kind of awful.
Double checking to make sure her eyes did not deceive her. Oh no! This is my fault.
Skip to 9 if we can find one.
Yeah, and I feel like Ihrving took a little bit of a different route, whereas I think Brooke, which went, I don't think she went up the rope in Pink Cloud. I think she went straight to the left, and I think that's the path forward. Meanwhile, Ihrving is kind of exploring a little bit more. However,
Yeah,
we're getting the key
to the tower,
and that's gonna be a scoop.
And since we're on 1, we know it's a forward skip. We can just yellow it.
Yeah.
Oh, MBR shop.
Gosh,
No
always at
money
the
for it,
beginning.
unfortunately.
Always on floor 1. Always. It's not fair.
Oh, this is a lot of
Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
They're probably not too dangerous. These are probably the 3 different sharks if they're all joining in the same fight.
Yeah,
But,
maybe.
That hit hard.
Oh god.
Oh. This is. Oh,
what is
god.
this?
What was that?
What is this? What is happening? Can we run away? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Wipe.
What was that?
I have
Wasn't
no
the
idea.
ruthless protoplasm?
No, because it did an AOE attack. It hit everybody.
Okay, what could it have been? That's okay because this is a full heal, so actually, really not a bad place to take a death.
Does this set the save location too when you die here?
Well, it's one of those things where,
bounce?
like, no, it's one of those, like, like if in Scramble, if you take a ride, for some reason it resets you here in Ancient
Okay,
Cave.
yeah, that's what I was asking, if that set the save location. That's good to know. I did not know that it would do that.
You learn something new every day, Pebble Possum.
It's not surprising, because like we were saying, during the last race, Chaz's line philosophy seems to be keep as much vanilla behavior as you can.
Yeah. Which is fun because it really does make, I feel like, of course, you have to have vanilla knowledge to run any of the Earthbound randomizers, but I really think Ancient Cave tests that knowledge as to, like, what you have in a different way than Scramble does.
For sure, and just all the little quirky esoteric things that you wouldn't think of otherwise, like Talarama not healing poo.
Exactly, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I love that. Well, I don't love that it doesn't appeal poo when I need it to, but it's just like a fun little quirk, like you said.
Right. Brooke has taken down the second floor sanctuary boss and is now walking to 3.
All right, so right now Brooke just kind of brute forcing, which, I mean, not bad, especially if we can find maybe some better skips on a higher floor that would take us directly to 9. Or even, I mean, obviously we're going to be looking to skip 8, right? Because it has Carbon Dog, and a lot of times in Ancient Cave, Carbon Dog can feel like an end boss fight in itself to get through it, so...
Sure it can. And meanwhile, on Ihrving's side, he fought a UFO that spit pumpkin seeds at him, so that is the trick-or-trick kid.
Trick-or-trick kid! What's he doing here?
Clue as to where he is.
I would say probably 4, 3, 4, 4, 5.
3 or 4. Since we know Brooke's on 3, we could check the music to see if they're on the same. I would, except
well, 3 confirmed via audio. Got it. Nice.
Okay, thank you, Derek.
Ooh, nice green there. As Derek chugs energy drinks, what is going on Ihrving's side? My goodness.
I think that's Derek's energy drink getting to the stream.
Okay.
It looks like.
I think it's just the restream that we're watching, not necessarily on the actual stream side.
Yeah.
But it is spacing out a little bit.
Could be. Yeah, I see it on Brooke's side too, so that is just the Discord hitch. So
Yeah, okay,
ignore
nice. Yeah, we can deal with it. Don't worry about us. All right, Onette. We can find a couple of gifts here. Although on floor 3, you know, I mean, I guess you take what you can get at this point, right? You know, a little bit of defense is always going to help.
We find a chick.
Hey, that'll turn into a chicken, and you can sell it or you can set it free.
It's early on. I would probably hold on to it for the money, but that chicken hangs around for a couple floors, so we gotta set it free. It's fun to set it free during Gygus if you're wasting turns like in phase 3.
Okay, so confirmed floor 3 has Onette and Tucson, which that's kind of rotten.
Mm-hmm. 2 of the largest hubs in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Probably with several connections between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Speaking of Carbon Dog, we've got a fake Carbon Dog on Brooke's side. Be kind of ghostly. This is a spooky dog. A cheerful house.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, it looks kind of scary. Kind of sewery. Like it's been in the sludge.
A lot of XP, whatever that was.
Well, it was Carbon Dog.
Hieroglyph.
I'm just kidding.
I think it was a hieroglyph. I think Brooke found an XP pack.
Nice, yeah. Those little XP packs. Hieroglyph copies, Shattered Men.
Yeah, the scripted fights that you find in vanilla, they are the same. They'll always be the same enemy, not scaled in Scramble. And if you get one that's a little out of depth, but you can take it on, it's a good source of experience. Hence the name XP pack.
Always scary to see the evil eye there, even though it isn't actually the evil eye, but those things are just terrifying, so...
Green this large flower, getting an instant win.
Don't know how that was a green, but hey, we'll take it. It's fine.
I mean, she iframed into it, so it never changed its facing, I think. I'm not sure how you tell what its facing is in the first place, because it's a flower, but she did. Oh, and then we have horseshoes with shiny spots running around and bears. This is gonna be kind of gross room to get through. This might be a UFO. We're just defending.
Love
trying
her.
to build run chance, I guess.
Ihrving kind of stuck up here in this Tucson entrance that has a lot of spawns.
I don't understand.
In vanilla, this is where you're gonna see mushrooms, antoids, etc. Yeah, I'd probably take just like that fight, you know, with something. If you could pull out one of them, you know. Looks like both runners having a little bit of trouble on floor 3 here.
Yeah, I'm not understanding what Brooke is trying to do. She's like defended for like 15 turns straight.
Defend enough that you can run away? I don't know. Trying to die?
She should have enough run chance by now, I think.
What is she doing?
Just taking the death warp?
What is Lover going to do?
Yeah, she's just gonna die. Okay.
Okay.
What did she save?
I don't know.
Okay, well, this does make some sense if she had a save in the lab.
Alright, we got some guns. Ooh, a wet towel. That's nice. That's a skip item. Okay, what do we got over here? Oh, a luck capsule. Joy.
Gross.
Throw it on the ground.
The worst, the most useless stat in Earthbound.
Really? Like, what does it even do? Do you know what it even does?
It is like it's supposed to affect certain attack that has a chance that's luck out of 80 to succeed, but it works backwards. It works like a saving throw instead. So it defends against those attacks, which is why all of Jeff's items are terrible against bosses, because they all make those luck checks, and all the bosses have pretty good luck for the most part. Though it does have like a little bit of use. This is a dog seed. Like the one use of luck for the player is that it will protect from the diamond bite somewhat. That is one of the only diamond eyes attack that makes a luck check.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. So yeah, thank you. Because it can help in those situations. But that's like pretty much it.
Yeah, and the luck capsule only gives 1 luck, so like who cares?
Right? Yeah, you're not. Oh, this 1 luck. Please, 1 luck, save me. Please, little luck capsule, stay strong.
An extra 1% defense against the diamond dog bite. Like,
I feel like there's gonna be situations though where it's like, man, I should have taken that luck capsule.
I mean, if we get a bunch of diamondizing,
if only.
It's not going to make the difference. It wouldn't make.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If only I had taken that luck capsule, maybe the dog wouldn't have gotten me. Hopefully, our runners don't even have to fight the dog. You know.
Mm-hmm. But if they do, tracking down some high-level coins which give luck would be a smart play there.
Yeah, perhaps the lucky coin.
The lucky coin actually isn't even all that lucky.
Really? Even though it's called the lucky coin?
It's tied with charm coin.
Luck? Really? Okay.
Yeah, which is like the 4th best coin.
And the number 1 coin is it shiny?
The souvenir coin.
Souvenir, okay.
I recently learned all the coins.
You learned all about coins?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it just kind of happened. It finally clicked that I remembered what the coin order is.
Yeah.
What I figured out, Lucky Coin was actually supposed to be like, you know how the summer shop has duplicate items that are worth twice as much?
Yes.
That was supposed to be the charm coin, but localization gave it a different name for whatever reason.
Oh, I think I remember seeing you say that. Also, Ihrving has found the end floor, or the end boss of floor 3.
Oh, the Earth Pendant shop. Can't
no money.
No money.
And also, all of Ihrving's kids are dead. So that kind of sucks. What are we going to do here?
I did not recognize those as death sprites, so...
I mean, I guess
they're...
Go ahead.
Oh, it's just that I'm not sure what the game is. Is this Final Fantasy VI?
Oh, yeah, those are Final Fantasy sprites. They're little ghosts when they're dead with cloaks on. But I'm wondering, like, you know, what are we going to do? We haven't found a full heal on this floor. This floor is extremely large. So it's kind of like, ooh.
Yeah, it is guaranteed to be a full heal somewhere on the floor, but you know, the more doors there are on the floor, and we've got Wynette and Tucson,
more difficult.
Yeah, more difficult it is to find, exactly. Oh, we've got Summers now here too.
Oh my god, humongous. It's huge. Oh, jeez.
Ihrving withdrawing some money. Is this Doom music?
I never recognize the songs unless there's something like really, you know, easy to know, like the Wii music, you know, like.
I used to play a lot of Doom. I think this is Doom. It is very anxious. Okay, so we have different music now. Now we're trustling some bones.
Yes, I do know this one.
You should know this one by now.
Yeah, I know, right? For as many times as I'm like, I recognize this song, but I don't know what it is. I played Undertale.
I mean, also just that you were like stuck with this floor music for like half an hour, like the other day.
Oh, look, Pebble, we don't talk about that, okay? That's not something we need to talk about right now. And how dare you?
It's the cave. We all understand the cave though sometimes.
Why, you saying you've never been lost on a floor for an hour?
No, I'm saying we've all been there. All right, Brooke taking some nasty thunder attacks from whatever these are.
Did Ihrving check out the free store? I think he's going now.
Oh, walking right on past it.
Maybe he already did and we missed it while
Perhaps.
you were roasting me. You see what happens when you roast your fellow commentators?
Yeah, it's likely.
Nice jukes there on Brooke's side. Okay, Ihrving's selling. Oh, okay. He probably found coins of slumber. Yeah, he must have found this at the shop, and now he's selling them. Let's see, what do we got?
Slumber being the weakest of the coins. Still pretty decent. It's like 30 defense.
I mean, yeah, you can still sell them for almost $800, so, you know, I wouldn't be sneezing at no coins of slumber if I found them IRL. I could sell them for $750. I'd be like filling up my pockets with coins.
I don't know how they named it that, you know, like...
Does it protect against hypnosis?
No.
No, it doesn't?
Nope. It's just luck and defense.
Oh, another luck coin. Nice.
Yep. All the coins are luck and defense. That's all they do.
Heaven forbid we don't have luck in Earthbound. Huh, weird. I always thought that it was because, like, maybe it protected against hypnosis. But I guess the coins...
it's got a really weird name.
Do coins protect against any status effects like that? Do you know?
None.
Since you're the coin master now?
Luck and defense on every coin only. That's all they do.
Huh. Okay. Well, today we learned, folks. We're all learning.
I guess it's the coin that makes you feel like you took a really nice nap.
I mean, I would love to have that coin. But I guess it's just the charms and the pendants that have, you know, protect you against status effects.
Right.
Okay. Apparently Brooke is on 5.
Also, the higher level bracelets like give you brain shock. No, is it brain shock resist or hypno resist? I think it's brain shock resist. No, because you start with brain shock resist, so it's hypno resist that makes you vulnerable to brain shock. That's right.
Ihrving finding a lot of dead ends here. Time to skedaddle. Still hasn't found a full heal though, unfortunately, or any secret herbs. Yeah, that's really a rough spot to be in the cave, honestly.
Derek is saying Brooke is on 5 now.
He must have some sort of secret intel that we don't.
Or maybe he's just actually paying attention.
No, you know what I think it is? Ooh, that's a skip. I think that he downloads the spoiler, and that's how he knows.
Can you do that with tournament seeds?
You can. It's obviously you shouldn't when you're racing, but you can.
Okay, so Derek says it's because she's had 2 music changes since being on 3.
Doom music and bone music. Awesome. Bone music. Oh, secret herbs for Brooke. Nice. Buy one. Ooh, a viper.
Is she gonna use it to bring Ness back, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, she's going to need to if she wants to, you know, if she finds that next.
That's true. You do need to have Ness alive to do the shiny spot boss.
Yeah. Which I've done so many times where I was like,
I know.
Here we go, and then it was like only Ness can absorb the power of this. Gosh dang it, you know. Oh,
Brooke
I think Ihrving's gonna go for it. Which honestly, I don't blame Ihrving for sending it at this point.
Is the seed?
Torah beef.
Are those even words?
No, they're Earthbound words.
Brooke was resending because her herb didn't work and she didn't want to waste it.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah. Brooke always with those big brain moves. She's just a smart person in general.
Regular bombs for bombing. trying to bomb this boss.
Uh-oh.
No,
Well, that didn't work.
That's unfortunate. Brooke, not diving into the show tickets skip yet.
Yeah. Also, this means that Ihrving just burned his exit mouse. So Ihrving having a bit of a rough start here in this seed.
It's kind of bold to exit mouse through with just Ness alive too.
And not reset, yeah. Oh my gosh, they keep getting him with the hypnosis.
Okay, Derek's saying he's not entirely sure it's 5. Like if she skipped forward, but it's been 2 floors since 3. Of some number.
That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to be precise, you know. It's okay. All right, taking the tourist percent, the Airbnb percent, sleeping over with Dungeon Man / Brick Road. Which is a nice little free heal if you didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm. I think you do have to, like, go in and out
the door. Yeah, you do, yeah.
Which does not work in Scramble. He just gets very angry at you that you would try to scam a heal from him that way.
Yeah, I feel bad for Ihrving right now. The first time you saw that?
I mean, yeah, I really needed it at the time, because it's not normally one you take unless you need it.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna do it?
He's gonna take the plunge.
Okay.
I'm not recognizing the music.
Maybe going to see... Well, it wouldn't help us to see what enemies are there, because it's Mother 3 flags.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding, it's just M3, which means enemies are changed.
Oh,
what floor was it?
I keep forgetting her.
I missed it. What was it?
Brooke, you went so fast.
She didn't even go that fast, though. I feel like she didn't go that fast. I just completely missed it both times.
I mean, I was looking right at it, and I couldn't read it fast enough.
Skill issue on the commentator's part.
Defense ribbon drop.
A little defense ribbon drop. Yeah, that's nice.
I think item drops do kind of scale, I think. So that's... And defense ribbon is okay. It's not like it's a Saturn ribbon.
Yeah, it's still something, you know. I won't, snub my nose at it.
No, but if you're like trying to gauge what floor you're on from it, you would definitely rather see like a goddess ribbon.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Ihrving's still just, in the thick of it with Ness only.
Stacking up on some DX water for Pooh when he finally does bounce back.
Yeah.
Smart play. Nothing worthwhile in the Scarab shop for Brooke.
Brooke's selling that defense ribbon.
Yeah, it's only worth $200. I think it is equal to a coin of defense. Oh, finding a shiny spot. Or not a shiny spot, but a sanctuary heal.
Man. Ihrving could sure use that right now. He's just been getting handed the business on this one. It is so rough to go through a seed with all of your kids, tossed aside. And not a secret herb in sight.
Yeah, Ihrving is on the struggle bus right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this isn't bad. There's a lot of gifts here. We could possibly find something and replenish our exit mouse. So, if Ihrving can, survive this, get some experience. I mean, they're not doing a lot of damage to him, so that's good.
You must have some good defensive items at this point.
Yeah. I mean, if for nothing else, you replenish your exit mouse,
But she is going to set again in the exit mouse room.
I feel like I would maybe kind of like plunge a little bit and see, you know, do a little spelunking, get a couple of the boxes around here.
I think he wants to check this door on the left branch to see if it's a heal first.
That's a good call.
Trying to see if he can green this fire. Nope.
Mm-mm.
It is the pump, though. That's just not terribly dangerous for him. It's not actually a pump, but whatever it was only doing a little bit of damage.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
Oh, getting jumped by a bunch of signs. All right, Ihrving is on 4.
Yeah, four confirmed.
Ooh, these are giving Brooke the business.
Ooh! Oh my gosh.
Pitbull slugs, perhaps?
This seed was rolled in the depths of Mordor. I'm so sorry. I feel like this is my fault. Ihrving upset that it's another exit mouse room.
Yeah, those were indeed pitbull slugs.
Ooh. Sorry. Oh man. A Mr. Baseball Cap on floor 4? Get out of here. Alright, we're back to Trouselin.
Yep. Can only afford 1 OIB. Is gonna save and then choose 1 kid to bring. No. I guess we're just gonna look for.
Does she know a full heal somewhere?
Perhaps.
Maybe.
She did find Giant Step, if she remembers where it is.
Mm-hmm. Was it up here?
No.
No. Okay, nice and clear. Okay. Ihrving trying to despawn. Needs to go a little bit lower. Oh, can we get a green? Nope. Sheesh. Alright, the good news is they're not doing like barely any damage to him, so he can just try and run away.
Yeah.
And he'll be fine. Okay, he gets away. Oh,
Got the pizza number.
Okay, pizza number, not bad, but not a full heal. That's what we're looking for. No. I'll be right back.
Sure. Ihrving maybe considering using that exit mouse, decides not to. Oh, these are actually hitting for some damage. Oh, and poison too. It's disgusting. That's gonna be lethal if he can't cure it, even if he gets away. Yeah, and Brooke has made her way back to the Giant Step, getting her full heal. Ihrving is he could eat some hamburgers and delay the inevitable, but it's not worth it. Unfortunate. It's gonna take a nap and warp on back.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Brooke got her party back. She did indeed remember the way to Giant Step.
Awesome.
Ihrving took a death. But, he only had Nest to start with, and he just able to exit mouse back, but he did lose a little bit of his progress on his way to the right side of the mines.
Hmm. Oh man, I know what it's like to be in this position. We like anyone who's really played like a considerate amount of Ancient Cave knows what it's like to be in Ihrving's position right now. Auto Starbuster, and it's just such a rough place to be because there's no guaranteed heals in there. I mean, of course, there's the quote unquote one heal per floor, but you're not guaranteed to find it. And it can just be a really tough place to come back from. So I'm feeling for Ihrving right now.
Yeah, it just becomes a vicious spiral where you can't progress past enemies to explore, and
Yeah,
you can't find a place to heal because you can't explore.
exactly. And also, like, one bad fight, you're taken out. None of your kids are gaining experience. It could just feel very desolate. So I do hope that he finds something soon that'll get him back on track because you can start to get tilted real quick in this situation.
And this is one reason to maybe be a little more judicious with which saves you choose to take in Ancient Cave. If you have a good save that's near a revive, maybe you don't want to take every save point you find from there on out. Just try to find your way back the old-fashioned way from a little earlier in the cave, because at least then you'll have your kids.
Yeah.
Brooke finding the burger skip. Definitely
Nice.
wants to check these out because we want to skip both Trillion Age and Dog if we can, for sure.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna check this gift box.
Magnum air gun, so probably not a skip forward with that.
Yeah, definitely not a higher floor. But there is an arms dealer here.
Though. Yeah, there is. Yeah, we'll check the arms dealer. Maybe get a couple more items. Bionic slingshot. Ugh.
Okay, so this is back to 4. So what? 3 and 4 have been the most. Oh my gosh, Ihrving got a heal! Yes! GG Ihrving! He's finally healed back up.
That's a big sigh of relief.
Yes, he's like, oh my god, finally.
Now he's gotta hold on long enough to get some levels for these kids so that they don't die again.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, I think we got this. No, don't run away. Don't run away. Don't. No.
Maybe he's scared of whatever this is.
Might be scared, but he's got the PSI to get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's good. Okay.
Got some levels. And we have different music on Brooke's side again. I didn't see if she took the other burger skip or where she went. I was kind of seeing
she
it.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, so she went into the first one and went back down to 4, apparently. And then she went into the next one. But I feel like we've been here before.
Okay. Yeah, she's
back.
through
Yeah.
it.
You gotta come in, Brooke, for trying to stutter pass with long follow.
Yeah. It's not happening, but props for trying.
Yeah, props for trying, girl. I admire it. Nice.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's right. Ooh, a laser gun. Okay. Much needed items for Ihrving here. Nice skip there on Brooke's side.
Brooke.
And then a hyper beam. Laser beam's better than hyper beam. Do you know the guns? Couple?
No, I can never remember the
Just
guns.
the
I know
coins?
that.
Okay.
I know like the top 3 guns, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, it is like Moonbeam, Gaia.
I think hyper beam is better than laser though. I think if I remember right, beams are always better than guns, except for the moonbeam gun.
Gotcha. That's a good way to remember it. That's a good tip, yeah.
Now, if you want me to tell the difference between a hyper beam and a double beam, like, forget it.
So a double beam is just two guns taped together.
Makes sense. The doohickey.
Yeah, it's a doohickey. A thingamabob. Moon is both beam and gun if you really want to split hairs.
That's a valid point.
That is a very valid point, Whirling Winds.
I mean, that is kind of what I was going for Leslie, as referring to a real world the doohickey.
So, Pebble, what do you think the runners are thinking about right now? Like, on Ihrving's side, what are you thinking?
I mean, Ihrving's been struggling for so long. I'm sure he thinks he's way behind. He's really wanting to find a skip and get ahead and get back into this race. Brooke, she's 40 minutes in, so she's maybe wondering. She doesn't know that Ihrving's been struggling this much.
Yeah.
Might be kind of concerned that he's skipped ahead of her too.
Okay. So now, second question: what are you looking for? Like, what are you looking for on these floors? Obviously, the shining spot, skips. What else?
I mean, I think I really, really want to find a skip in Brooke's situation. Because we have Trillion Age on floor 7, which is gross. He can diamondize. And then also, even if you beat Trill, if you go forward to 8, you're kind of committing to fighting Dog as well.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, interesting.
But if I found like super bombs, then I would maybe consider taking those fights and walking to Gygas. But it definitely still wouldn't be my preferred option, just because that takes time, even if you can get through them.
Yeah, and Ihrving has found the sanctuary spot of floor 4. They're both fighting cars. This is a car fight stream. But yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Ihrving did find a Star Master, that's right.
He did, yeah. He just found it. And the everyday vehicle is out of here. What would you consider the everyday vehicle? A Honda? A Toyota?
I think probably a Corolla.
A Corolla? Toyota Corolla everyday vehicle?
Yeah, I think isn't that like the most driven car in the United States? I'm not sure.
Is it? I don't know. I've always had an affinity for Honda, so I don't know.
I am also a Honda fan. Nice. I had a Civic and now I've got a CRV.
Oh, I have a Fit. I drive a Honda Fit.
I wanted a Fit, but I couldn't find a good deal on a Fit.
I found a great deal because I drive standard, and so I got like a really cheap deal because people never drive standards anymore, so you can sell them for way less.
I always wanted to learn to drive stick and never got a chance.
If we lived close to each other, I would teach you, Pebble.
Thank you. Maybe someday I'll get to take you up on that.
Is this Trillion Age? What is Brooke fighting right now?
I think she is fighting Trillion Age because she's
because I have the two little homies. Yeah.
And it is freeze resistant, which is extra gross.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. But we have Starstorm. And we're out of there. Honestly, I feel like Trillion Age is a little bit more feared than they need to be. I feel like every time I go into a Trill fight, I'm scared, but then I just I was just like, oh, it's done. Yeah. Before I know it.
It's not that tanky, but I mean, it was freeze resistant. If not for Starstorm, that could have.
Yeah, and it does have some
diamondized kids. And we've got the shiny spot right here, or the sanctuary, so it doesn't matter if we got diamondized.
Right, and it does, like you said, it does have some kind of gnarly status effects that it can throw it. It can throw at you, so.
It can diamondize and paralyze. It's just nasty all around.
Yeah, but other than that, it's kind of like a wimp. I
mean, the sprouts are also kind of gross. they drain your pee-pee and.
Nobody likes that.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is a great song. Also, Ihrving on floor 7 now. Your Corolla was your first car in Mike?
Second Star Master, so we now have Omega on Ihrving's side.
I had a Honda CRX as my first car. It was awesome. I loved that car.
Man, I always wanted a CRX too. Back in the day, we could still get one.
It was awesome. I named my car Cornelius. It was the best car ever.
Coin of Silence.
What is with these coins of silence on these high floors? Is there something?
Yeah.
Ooh, Everdreezy. Is there something we're missing about the coins of silence? Like, are they actually like OP and we don't know?
No, they're just defensive luck. It's the third worst coin.
Right. KJK needs to get its act together. Oh, nice green, Brooke.
Yeah. Deciding to take this fight. I'm thinking maybe it's a Fabi with this background. Looks freezers.
Oh, I heard you trying to like guess what the enemies were by the backgrounds, and I just wanted to be like, okay, nerds, like really, you think you're gonna be able to tell by the background? Who has the backgrounds memorized? Come on. So are they randomized in this?
That's what we were trying to figure out. Like they change like some things about them, but like is like the base background the same? Like the base texture?
Okay, that's a good question.
Things to ask Chaz later, because that actually is really valuable information in this flag set if you can use it.
A single bazooka for Miss Brooke. Also, Ihrving is on floor 7. Oh, a shiny coin.
That is the second best coin.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm now officially the one who keeps track of the coins.
You're the coin master.
I am. I'll root around in your couch and then tell you what all the coins are worth.
Love a good rooting around. Sometimes you just gotta root around, it's fine. Alright, Ihrving is catching up. Although I see some blinking, looking like he's not happy about going through Underworld, but however, it is progression, so he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he'll drop a save here because it is technically a res room.
Brooke going up against Dog, who is disguised as an annoying old rambler man. See what happens. She's spying. 5% to fire. It's pretty gross.
Yeah. And these stats, they don't even apply to the second form. You gotta spy again.
Ihrving finding the boss of floor 7.
Just a regular bazooka to get through it with too. This is
this is a little. This is gonna be rough.
Taking this fight.
But I mean, what do you do though? There was she wasn't finding any skips. At some point, you have to forge ahead.
I suppose, but I would exhaust all other possibilities before trying this with what I have, with what she has.
Okay. Oh, Ihrving going for freeze, not knowing that it's going to be obsolete. Yeah, I mean, as we mentioned earlier on in the stream, like, fighting Dog can almost seem like an end boss fight in itself. You have to be really prepared. Yeah, you have to be prepared, and you have to have the right gear to do so. or the right strats. I mean, there are some strats you can do, like she's trying Brain Shock. I've seen Leslie Pro use shields. You know, there's definitely some strats you can do to get through it. It's just a really difficult fight.
Not even landing these 50% brain shocks either. Some frustration wiggles and then menuing for Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah, blame her. This is
Yeah,
a gross
not
fight.
at all. Absolutely. Like, what do you do at this point?
You take the wipe.
Well, you gotta wipe, right? Of course. But. Whew.
I mean, you could always backtrack and try to find a skip on a higher floor.
And I mean, Ihrving making it through to floor 8 as well, so he's gonna be in the same position. You know, because you either go down a floor, go down a couple of floors, or just like find a way to get through dog. That's really where we're at right now.
Super bombs would do it, but there's no guarantee you're gonna find it. There's no guarantee you're gonna find any of the solutions to this problem.
Okay, yeah, one, there's no guarantee that you'll find the super bombs. 2, there's no guarantee that you'll find an ATM to have the money to buy the super bombs. You know, this is what makes Ancient Cave tough.
The game taunting Brooke by giving her
this is a little bit of adding insult to injury. A little bit. It's wow. I would be so mad. I would be so mad. Ihrving very near the shining spot here.
He is officially caught up to Brooke because they're in the same part of the floor.
Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking of is I would imagine Brooke's kids have a bit more, you know, experience because Ihrving's like party was gone for so long. So
a little bit.
Right, but that little bit can make the difference. Hey, Ihrving.
Brooke taking a mouse. Where did she set this mouse?
She must have set it in saved because I don't feel like she would take this without doing something like that.
Yeah, okay. Taking the dog again.
Maybe trying some different tactics to see how she can get through after having a little bit of intel.
Trying to para on it.
Alright, defense shower. Oh no, a bazooka. Okay. Alright, we do have a flame pendant on Pooh, it looks like. Alright, paralysis, freeze.
I mean, if you can land the 10%, I do think that the first phase becomes free.
Yeah. Is it worth blowing all of your psychic points on paralysis? Where you could use them for life up, though?
I mean, if you get it first try, like Sataki did against Pokey last week,
yeah,
it's definitely worth it.
You did not hear a cat in the background. Did anyone else hear a cat? I didn't hear a cat.
No, I definitely did not hear a cat.
Apple doesn't have a cat. Jeff's not anywhere near me. Ryan Ford, you're hearing things.
I have a very squeaky chair. Maybe you heard my chair.
Oh, it was the chair. I also have a squeaky chair. Alright, shiny coin for Ihrving.
These coins will help at least protect against the diamond bite in phase 2, but it's still not perfect.
This is when that luck comes into play.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, I might even try the defense shower at this point, just to kind of like give my kids some extra defense against everything that's happening. You know, I mean, who knows? Could help. Phase 2.
It turned into a hippie. The old man turned into a hippie. Oh, and now we're getting the glorious light.
Oh no, glorious light is no good.
Alright. 0% para, 10% hypnosis,
Nice.
50% brain shock.
And
If,
plus,
Brooke answers-
kids paralysis and just...
Alright, it is brain shock, so this fight, it could just epidemize itself at any moment at
If
this
he,
point.
yeah, if he bites himself. Quit biting yourself. Quit biting yourself.
The enchanting nut.
Perfect name for this hippie. What?
It did!
She got it! She got it! Yo! Let's
Brooke
go!
is through.
Let's
Wow.
go! That is, the luck is unreal. It was that lucky coin. You heard us scoffing against coins all night long, but here they come playing a... Oh god, a wrist roll. They play, they, you know, look what happens. Look what happens when you bank on luck.
Major stroke of luck for Brooke. That's going to get her through to
Absolutely.
9, and Ihrving still has not found a good solution. There's no guarantee that that's going to work out for him if he tries it.
Yeah. Ihrving hasn't even found the dog yet.
No. But when he does, he's going to have a hard time with it, I think.
Absolutely. And that's that's no shade. That's no shade toward anyone as a player. It's just the best players have difficulties going up against dog.
Yeah, especially when you just don't have the resources.
Yeah, exactly.
And Brooke now has a C pendant. Now that she's done with the dog.
Yeah. Picked up a C pendant, and there was an arms dealer right outside, which didn't really have anything, but still, just like, come on.
Another
C
pendant.
pendant.
Another shiny coin. Not bother to equip that second shiny coin. She's like, I make my own luck.
Mike, please.
Ihrving is in a sewer room. Which is pretty gross to be in.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember the actual route that Brooke
Oh,
took.
there's no way I could keep track of routes when I'm watching.
Right?
Someone
Yeah.
else.
It's hard enough playing on your
Finding
own.
face.
Oh, gotta talk to Face. Ihrving doing a good job of despawning. Throughout the entire seed, Ihrving has done an amazing job at despawning, actually.
Yeah, and that's very hard
I've
to do in this
been
sewer.
very impressed by that.
Dead end on one part of the sewer. If this room is also a dead end, well, he's going to be very unhappy.
Oh.
Ah,
Alright, taking the mouse.
doesn't even care that he can't get it back. He's like, I'm
At
not
this
going back to that
point,
sewer.
at this point, who cares? Yeah, this is the full heal, who cares? Another nice green. Brooke has got those greens down.
Mhm. I definitely need to practice green swirling with this flag. I want magic hands, which is a nice find as well.
Nice. You got some gift boxes here.
There's the best coin, 2 of them, souvenir.
Yeah. Definitely think on floor 9 this is worth kind of traversing a bit. Seeing what you can dig out just from like maybe the first 2 early boxes in the swirl.
Yeah, I mean, she does have 2 C pendants already. She might think maybe you have enough.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely enough to get through, you know? There's not a ton of difference between C and star pendants.
Still though, like, could be a heavy bazoo. That would also be nice to find.
Right, yeah,
But it looks like she's
absolutely.
not going to scout out that far. In fact, she's just kind of leaving, I think.
Yeah, and Leslie Poe mentioning that right as you said it. Finding a save on floor 9 is always a blessing.
Now Ihrving is in Foreside. Did Brooke go through Foreside? Yeah, I think she did.
I think
This
she
looks
did.
a little familiar.
Yeah. Vaguely familiar. Oh, there's a star pendant. Okay, now this is a tough spot for Ihrving. If this is a dead end, he's gonna have to deal with Showtime. I don't think Brooke went to Showtime.
No.
Yeah.
I would have remembered Showtime.
Oh, wait, he's going back. He's going back. We ball? Do we ball? Maybe it is. Maybe it was.
I mean, this could, if this floor loops around enough, this could still be the way towards progress.
Okay.
Wouldn't have to go through Showtime, but...
Don't go back through.
Oh,
Don't go back
he's
through
got
there.
one more door. He's got
Alright, one more door.
for you.
Okay. Ooh, back into Foreside. I'd go check the arm dealer up north a little bit.
Yeah, it is easy to forget about that guy. He's not really an arms dealer so much as a junk seller, but he can have some super bombs sometimes. Another star pendant. So Brooke has 4 pendants. Was that what? Did she just get a bazooka? She did.
Yeah, she did.
4 pendants and a bazooka. She is set.
Yeah, she's set up. With a couple of secret herbs. This has been a rough seed.
With these items, though, we should be able to push through Gygas, even if it's a nasty one. Just need to find him. Leslie.
What?
Leslie in chat, just... I'm not gonna read it. If only because I don't think I can pull off the voice.
Right, yeah, same. Yeah, Ihrving did get a Pharaoh's Curse, which is not a bad pickup.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Definitely
poison.
something to have in your back pocket if you end up in a protracted fight in Phase 2 Googie.
Magic pudding. Noise.
No, I think we've seen them, I think, but we just don't, we're just not gonna try to do that voice. Oh,
I don't
I've
even
been
see
getting the butterfly, but, I mean, at least he was doing like a curly cue, so the butterfly didn't
Yeah,
have that far to
it
go.
wasn't too. Yeah, it wasn't too far. Ooh, a leg bat.
Leg bat.
Leg bat. Oh, and Googie.
He'd been using a crack bat all this time, so that's a relief for him.
That's how an ancient game can be sometimes. Puppy!
Puppy!
Puppy! Alright, Brookski, let's go. She's sending it. I'm here for it.
I'm not sure how many revived items she has, but that's like the only thing she would have a want for at this point.
Perhaps, yes.
Ihrving investigating some skips. They're not going to go forward, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know you're on floor 8. There's nothing you can do.
It would be nice if you can get just a single floor skip. Like, it would suck if it happened like early on, but just the idea that you can get from 8 to 9 without having to fight the dog.
Right, yeah. But unfortunately, in Ancient Cave, the skips go 2 to 5 floors.
All right, the para has landed.
All right. Got the para. Nice.
The shield is up, so phase 1 should be free at this point.
Easy peasy. We'll see how it goes. Paula is a little bit low on psychic points, so Brooke already going in for the magnet. Not a bad play.
I mean, just the pattern of magnet shield really sustain you for quite a while. Certainly long enough for the bazooka to do its job. Also siphoning front on poo, also a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be stocked up for the next phase.
Yeah, with that Starstorm. Anticipating the shields disappearing, and through phase 1, easy peasy, like I said. We'll see how phase 2 goes. I don't know how to handle money or women. Do-wop, do-wop.
Is that one of the Runaway Fives quotes, maybe?
Yeah, when they're like, I think when they're like leaving the Apollo Theater?
Dressing room.
Yeah. Something like that. But that's funny.
Paula's been flash killed. Did,
Who has prey?
Jeff has prey.
Okay, Jeff has prey. We have a secret herb, but is it needed? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Brooke's not even starstorming.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Ihrving having to backtrack and go into showtime.
Oh no. Resetting rather than watching the show.
Yeah.
Valid.
Gosh.
Alright, we're in phase 3 on Brooke's side.
I think that brain shock was a little early.
It was. Still just worth trying it just in the event that Jeff outspeeds Pooh.
Yeah.
Prayer they can start with it right away. I would have done it. As long as she remembers to set it again. And she does, of course. Alright, Jeff taking some lightning damage.
Right, but we still have plenty of psychic points with Ness and Pooh to be able to life him up. And I think still a secret herb.
Down to 9, oof. That was scary.
That is scary, yeah. But going with a double life up on Jeff just to make sure one of those goes off before something bad happens.
Yep.
Oh my god, there is an army of old men attacking Ihrving. Please leave him alone.
Yeah, Ihrving just stuck on this floor. This is the other way that you just be stuck on in Ancient Cave forever. Is if you just have loops back and forth. In a gross floor layout.
There could sometimes be like just that one door you haven't checked and you're just stuck for so long. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah, that one door in 3 that you didn't remember was a door.
I can't. How dare you? How dare you? I knew about the door. I knew about
you walked into that. Or you didn't walk into it, rather, which was the problem.
I knew about that door. I just chose not to check it. Okay.
Okay.
We don't talk about that door in 3, okay? We don't talk about that. I don't know if foresight is progression on this floor. Yeah, Ihrving's backing out of there.
And Brooke
Meanwhile,
dipped into it briefly. I'm not sure if she went out a different door or the same door when she left.
yeah, and
But
sometimes that
Brooke
can
is 2
be
prayers away.
yeah, sometimes that can be like one of the best things you could do in Ancient Cave is to see like a large hub and just back out of it and just choose a different path to see if there's something that moves forward rather than exploring an entire hub.
Yeah,
Something
that
to
does
keep
make a
in
lot of
mind.
sense to me. I mean, you do kind of like get into like a search algorithm, and you don't want to deviate from the algorithm because that's how you get lost.
Right, yeah.
But sometimes you gotta. And that is GG for Brooke in
G
109.53.
Ace Trainer Brooke.
She will be moving on, and Ihrving will drop down to the lower bracket.
GG Brooke.
I don't have.
What the heck was that?
Challenge
Well,
in front of
I
me.
rolled that seed, so you can at me about that. Sorry. Yeah, the diamond dog where it got you did the brain shock and it bit itself. That was dope. Like that was such a lucky bite. Probably because of your coins, but you know, we won't talk. We already talked about coins enough as it is.
This has been the coin race.
I believe Ihrving gonna DNF here. No, wait, no, Ihrving resetting. Resetting.
I should bookmark the challenge so I can see who fights who.
So Brooke's gonna go up against Satake in round 3.
That'll be a good one. That's
And then
That's
Keely, Keely and Ihrving, that's gonna be a really good race, I feel like. That's gonna be a good one.
I mean, they're all good races. There are no weak runners in this tournament.
You see what you did by winning, Brooke? Yeah. You could have thrown. You could have thrown so you didn't have to fight Satake. Just kidding. Just kidding.
No skips to 9, according to Brooke.
I mean, a lot of times you're banking on, you know, skipping to 9. So fair enough.
Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah, of course, there's no spoiler log, so. All right, Ihrving has found the dog. He's probably going to take one shot at it and then be like, I'm done. Because I don't think he's found any sort of reliable damage solution. It's got some DX water. He does have Starstorm Omega and DX water, so that is an option. Still a sketchy strategy in my mind.
Sometimes you gotta go sketch when it comes to dog. I mean, look at how Brooke threw it, you know?
Yeah, I'm saying that I don't think there's a better option available, but
Yeah.
I still wouldn't be super optimistic about my chances in this fight.
I think the only time I'm ever optimistic about going through dog is if I already have a heavy bazooka, I have a gajillion super bombs, bottle rockets, multi-bottle rockets. Like, that's the only time I feel safe.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, you just explosives out the wazoo.
A gajillion psychic points on Pooh with Starstorm Omega. Like, that's the only time I feel safe.
I mean, even Freeze is working, and like.
Okay, I mean, he got through first phase pretty quickly. Let's go. Let's throw some Starstorms, dog. At the dog, dog.
I mean, I do kind of like Freeze has the solidify chance, which I think is worthwhile.
Freeze plus Starstorm. Do it, do it,
He's
do it.
going for
Yeah, do it, do it. Let's go.
All in to take lethal.
Oh. Oh no, not Diamond Eyes.
And he had some of that DX war. Oh gosh. The flash.
Oh no. Pray? 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 Bombs? Oh no. Good fight though.
GG, Ihrving.
Yeah, GG Ihrving. Get me the hell out of this. Get me out of this hell. All right, that's gonna do it for our runners tonight. Great race from both parties, the one before and this one. As Pebble has said many times, there are no weak runners in this tournament. Every single race has been really fun and really great to watch. I believe we have a race tomorrow. Is that right?
I actually no. I think it is Friday.
Friday. Yes.
Friday at 8. It's the Lyra DNJ versus Static Pulse.
Yes, that'll be a fun one. Whoever
I have
loses
a
that race, I have to race. Ooh.
And then I have a race to schedule against Leslie still. Looks like we're doing it sometime on the weekend. Haven't quite hashed out yet. Leslie, let me know. what works for you?
Let us know. Let us know. But yeah, thank you to Derek for restreaming both of these races. Appreciate you. Thank you to Static and Pebble for doing commentary on both races.
Thank you
Pebble
for
on both
in.
races. Oh yeah,
Thank
of course I
on the
have
second one.
to.
And thanks to our runners for participating and giving us this great race.
Yeah, this is a really fun one.
Mm-hmm. Fun to watch, at least.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, fun to watch. Yeah, which is a very different space to be in versus when you're running it. Like I said, can feel very desolate when running. But never give up, never surrender. Always continue pushing forward, and you'll make it through. So, great job, Ihrving. You had you were lacking for a bit of a minute, but then you caught back up really quickly, honestly. But just that dog, getting through that dog was going to be tough in general. So, great job. And of course, great job, Brooke. Way to get through it with some sneaky strats. Love to see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there anything else?
Looking for a raid target. I'm not really seeing. Taco is playing Final Fantasy 4.
We could raid Low Taco. I can set that up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us.
Yep. Good night,
And
everyone.
We'll be back on Friday, and then most likely sometime during the weekend for Pebble versus Leslie's stream. And yeah, y'all take care of yourselves. Be good, and we'll see you on Friday. Bye.
Till next time.